Howdy y'all, welcome to our video essay of Unforgiven by Will McAvoy and Jack Quinn. Yee-haw! Take it away, Will!
The film Unforgiven utilizes typical Western elements of mise-en-scène in order to construct a good film. In regards to color, the color blue is often utilized to symbolize the freedom of the frontier and the color of the sky. The lighting used throughout the film is often high-key lighting, as most scenes are based during the daytime in the outdoors. The royal location is simply set on the frontier, the untouched wilderness. As a comparison to Dances with Wolves, both the two films utilize high-key lighting and typical Western themes. Some costumes that are used are able to draw the audience back to 1881. Typically, the men wear large cowboy hats with a Montana crease or Tom mix, in addition to their leather gear and belts. The women, on the other hand, wear non-high-class dresses, thus showing that their sexuality is their form of income. In regards to makeup, the men do not wear makeup that can easily be seen throughout the film. However, the women all wear makeup, further showing their sexuality as their form of income. In regards to characters, Unforgiven utilizes typical Western characters in order to create the story plot. Our main character, William Money, as played by Clint Eastwood, is a former hitman on the Western Front, turned good due to his wife, however is slowly turning back to a life of murdering, supposedly to set up a better life for his kids. Because of his actions, he will be seen as a typical Western cowboy. One of his good friends, Ned Logan, as played by Morgan Freeman, lived a life with Will, killing those who deserved it. And through the Schofield Kid, he himself makes an attempt at becoming a bounty hunter again. However, he ultimately fails, leaving the hunt halfway through. Another character, the Schofield Kid, as played by James Woolvett, is an overconfident and partially blind kid. He brings the opportunity to Will and eventually Ned, thus putting the film's plot into mission. Little Bill Daggett, as played by Gene Hackman, plays the sheriff of the town who attempts to maintain order when bounty hunters such as English Bob flood the town in an attempt to make $1,000. He doesn't have the typical moral compass of a sheriff, so it is difficult to label him as the moral compass in the film. The last major character is Strawberry Alice, as played by Frances Fisher. Strawberry plays the role of a prostitute. She practically holds the role of a mom for the prostitutes, organizing their response when Delilah, one of the other prostitutes, gets cut up. She complicates the view of the Madonna whore, as she is seen as a good side in which she is a mom, but she is still a prostitute. Together, this dynamic cast gives the film a stronger story plot, transporting the audience to a different world in which the man with the gun always has the upper hand.
Thanks, Will. Now let's take a look at just what goes down in this Western. Our story begins in Big Whiskey, Wyoming in 1881 in a brothel, where a cowboy didn't take too kindly when he thought the lovely lady he was with stole something. He cut up the girl, and him and his partner escaped. Now the head of the prostitutes, Strawberry Alice, put a $1,000 fine on those bad boys, but the sheriff of the town, Little Bill Daggett, figured compensation would be enough. A long way away, an aspiring bounty hunter, the Schofield Kid, hears of this reward and wants in. He goes to Will Money, a retired bounty hunter, whose wife has passed and is now responsible to raise his two kids. He convinces Money to join the hunt, and Money then goes to his old-time killing partner, Ned Logan, and asks him to join. Now, Money and Logan have sworn off killing, but something about the Schofield Kid brings them back to this hunt for these cowboys. Back in the town, Little Bill is trying everything he can do to end this bounty hunt. This includes arresting English Bob, another old-time bounty hunter who's come back for the hunt. Later, Money, Logan, and the kid arrive into town. While Will is sitting alone in the saloon, Little Bill beats him and kicks him out of the saloon after finding a pistol on him. Logan and the kid who are upstairs escape out a back window, and the three meet in a barn outside town where Will recovers. 3 days later, they kill those cowboys, though Logan and Money show that they no longer have too much of a stomach for murder. Logan decides to head on home while Will and the kid head to the cowboys' ranch, where the kid ambushes and kills the other cowboy in an outhouse. They later learned that Logan was captured by Little Bill's men and tortured to death. After learning of this, the Schofield kid admits that he also does not have the stomach to kill a man. In the final scene of this movie, Will Money then goes to that town to finally kill Little Bill and avenge Ned's death. Now, one theme that we see in this movie is the theme of a true Western hero. Now, I truly believe that Will Money is that Western hero. He had a long past of bounty hunting and running around with Ned, but after he married a woman, he had to settle down with his kid. He ended up raising a family, but sadly his wife passed and he was left to raising the family on his own. But this new lure of a bounty hunt put him back in the bounty hunting game as he and the Schofield kid and Ned went on looking for these cowboys who cut up that prostitute. On the hunt, we see Will take his first drink of liquor in a long time. In the final scene, you can see that he has gone back to his killing ways, where he violently kills Little Bill. And you feel that he has now come back to what he truly should be in life. I'd like to thank you all for watching our video essay of Unforgiven. Will and I really had a great time doing this, and we hope you all come back soon.
Sure be cool if you did.